Hey, how's going on everybody? My name is Mike. Long time no see, man. I'm sorry I was away for a while. I got a ton of things to do in the last couple of weeks, but here I am at Mike's Mambo. Today, I want to share my bad experience for you. You know, bad experience that I have done for the last couple of weeks. You know what? At least I can promise you're gonna be smarter for sure if you listen close today's episode. If you think you get smarter, smash like. Hopefully subscribe to my channel if you want. Alright, so let's get started. About 2 weeks from today, I was deceived by a scammer in social media. Today, I'm gonna tell you the detail on what happened to me. Alright? I gotta know a guy who has served military service in Afghanistan. His name is Tony. He's at the position of the second lieutenant. This guy is a 40 years old soldier who has 10 years old daughter. She is very adorable. First off, he sent me a friend request on Facebook. At the time, I never know his identity or his background either. I willingly accepted his request because I wanted to grow my channel subscribers for YouTube. And besides, I knew he spoke English, and that's no problem, right? For some reason, he asked me a bunch of questions on my background, like whether or not I'm married, and my age, and whether I have siblings or not. I answered them all. Then he also mentioned he loved his wife and his second baby when his wife gave birth to his second baby 2 years ago. You know, he's been in defense department from the U.S. Army for 25 years. And he lost his parents and became an orphan when he was 12. And he grew up in an orphanage home, and he has no brother, no relatives, no family, and in the States except his daughter. That's pretty much his background. I felt so sorry for his big loss, but of course there was no proof about it, you know, and then I didn't even know if it was very true. Anyway, we had this kind of conversation going through, and then we became a brother because he wanted me to call brother. I mean, real brother. He said, my daughter is so lonely and sad. Hey, and Mike, you are only the one who I can trust. I'll be retiring in a few months, and after retirement, I'll stay in Japan and buy a house close to you. I was like, holy crap! How can I believe you, man? I thought this guy's kidding me. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I couldn't trust a stranger, of course, in social media, especially like Facebook. There are a lot of dishonest people. Tons of people who have similar problems around the world. At this point, there was no doubt this guy must be a scammer trying to deceive me into believing he is very poor and he needs help from somebody, you know what I'm saying? Based on a fake belief that he was right, I still went on a conversation with him, and of course, eventually he looked like he was a real soldier, and I couldn't find obvious lies from his conversation. But in any case, folks, I'm gonna tell you, whatever he says, whatever happens, you shouldn't trust him, right? Yeah, I think so too. And then I know everything is right, and then I'm doing this because I wanna make videos on YouTube. So please don't do the same as I did in case you are in the same situation. All right. So in case you have witnessed similar people on Facebook, you better ignore it, and you shouldn't get too deep into this. Okay. So you gotta promise me for that. They are more likely to swindle you, and 99% of them is a fraud. I think that's true. Myself, I have a kind heart and I want to help others, but in this circumstance, it's hard to believe. It's very, very hard to believe. Also, I googled this similar case and I found another old ladies with the same trouble and who lost 85,000 US dollar because of this fraud. That's, so to speak, international romance fraud. That's absolutely pathetic, man. You don't want the same. I don't want either. So today I'm gonna monitor this scammer and show you how the things is going on. First off, like I said in the beginning, he seemed to be very nice and trustable man, saying, "Okay, brother, I want you to take care of yourself. Brother, I want you to message me when you are less busy, okay? Or brother, are you still busy now? Or brother, where are you now? Or I just come back from petrol and I'm here talking to you." This guy was talking to me like that all the time. But all of a sudden, when it comes to money or financial problem he turned out to be a big jerk. So here is the truth. Okay, after like 10 days, he sent me a message saying, "Brother, I'll be going to the general office today. My commander called me and I don't know what he wants to say or do." And also he said, "I have something to share with you, my brother, and I'm sad. And I've been thinking about this situation for a few days now, and you are the only person close to me, and I think you will understand me. That's why I'm sharing with you. General gave us a notice we are going for a rescue mission in the city of Kandahar. Kandahar. The last troops who went there, only few men returned back to camp safe. Brother, many life was lost and some injured. Brother, it's really terrible out there. I'm very worried for my life because I have you and my little child who need me. Brother, I want you to promise me you will take care of my daughter in case you did not hear from me or in case I die on a mission. All I want is you and Lisa to be happy." Oh, by the way, Lisa is his daughter's name. And for 2 days, he didn't respond to my message. That means he paused. Thank you for your prayers and also your email. I missed you so much. I'm so sorry I keep you waiting, brother. Your thought saved my life today. Brother, our van got hit by RPG. The power turned it over and I took a bullet on my leg. No way, dude. What a terrible liar. Brother, we got pinned down and there was no exit throughout the 1 hour, 30 minutes. There was a sound of bullets all through this moment. Yes, brother, I was face to face with death. I never paused thinking about you. Brother, there was heavy firing and we rescued the safe position till our backup came to our rescue. I wanted to live to see another day for you and with you. And I'm okay. I have just injury. Brother, there was nothing to worry about. That's terrible, man. Very, very, very tricky. Very, very tricky though. And afterwards, and there is no single second that passed by that I don't get dreamed of us being one in flesh, wishing second by second to be with you. My heart is filled up with so much emotions for you that all I do every day is pray for my retirement. It's terrible liar. Oh gosh. Brother, during our raiding and bursting of these bastards, Italian terrorists, our intel passed resourceful information to us, and with the our base approved, we made a confrontation, and to our greatest surprise, we found in their hideout lots of ammunition and huge amount of cash in US dollar. It was a plan for a suicide plot against our base. Brother, these people are terrible. How can people being set and plan to kill his fellow human being just because of his belief? And it's so unbelievable. No, you are unbelievable, man. You are so terrible. And then also he mentioned, brother, on our way back to the camp, Afghanistan government called us for a compensation and give us 4.5 million US dollar each. And I took it with the reality of the fact that I'll be leaving the army soon, brother. I remember so much good comfort the money will provide when I leave the army. No, it can be. That's crazy. I and other team captain were giving 4.5 million US dollar, and other members of the troop was giving 2.5 million US dollar as the compensation for our good work to the Afghanistan government and to the United Nations peacekeeping tour. Brother, you are the only family I have in my life. I believe that it will be safe with you, and there it won't be any problem. Brother, you have to understand me. I can't keep this money here in the camp. My daughter is very young, and Lisa cannot keep it for me. And you are the only one I trust and believe. Hell no, man. Uh, Please, brother, you have to understand, and I don't want this money to go away. Remember, I almost died just because of this. 4,005 million United States dollar. My fear is that this money can be safe in a camp, cause we are not allowed to keep cash. Who do I send it to? Then I ended the conversation here. So throughout the entire conversation, I thought this guy was a scary creative genius. Oh man, that's so unbelievable. Every single word he spoke to me was very, very manipulated, and it sounded very right, even though I knew he was a scammer. So I was almost deceived if I didn't know the Yahoo Japan news in advance. I felt so terrible for another Japanese middle-aged woman who swindled by a scammer. I was very surprised and shocked when I saw this news. These scammers have nothing else better to do. Taking time and trust. These guys are chatting with people for hours, like keep saying, I trust and I believe you like my brother, and you are only family I have in my life. I strongly believe in my heart that we are made for each other. I hope you wouldn't be the next person. Once again, when you get to know strangers in any kind of social media, like simply Facebook, please make sure you don't interact with them too much. I'm serious. Just try to draw the line and don't step over. Otherwise, you're gonna have to regret your life for sure. All right. That's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching Mike's Mambo. I see you next time. So take it easy, homie.